today we're going to be reading the Sandcastle Contest. But before we get started, like, subscribe, and turn on those notifications. If you like this book, remember, we're going to donate it. We're going to donate it so maybe you could get it. Maybe. The Sandcastle Contest, illustrated by Michael Martinko. Author Robert Munsch. Matthew's father stood in the driveway and said, I think we are all ready to go. Make sure we have everything is here. Do we have bicycles? Yes. Do we have food? Yes. Do we have a boat? Yes. Do we have everything? No, yelled Matthew. No, said his dad. No, said Matthew. We don't have a dog. Dog, said his dad. We don't even own a dog. I know, said Matthew. Now would be a good time to get a dog. No, dog, said his dad. Now, do we have everything? No, yelled Matthew. I don't have my sandbox. Matthew, said his mom. We can't bring a sandbox, but the first place we camp we'll have a nice beach and lots of sand to play with. Well, said Matthew, okay. There's even TV here. So they drove and drove and drove and drove and drove until they came to this place to camp. Matthew jumped out of the van and ran to the beach. He came to a girl and making a small sandcastle on a big sand dog. She said, Hi, my name is Kalinta, and I'm going to win the sandcastle contest. Wow, said Matthew, I am going to build a sandcastle too. What can I win? You can win a bathtub full of ice cream, said Kayla. All right, then, said Matthew. So Matthew made a house with doors and windows and a roof. He dug out the inside. It had rooms, just like a real house. Then the sand tables and made chairs and beds and TVs that had a sand show on it. He maybe put in the real TV and then covered sand in it. Don't know. When Matthew was almost done, Lena, came over to look at his house. She had her sand dog on her leash. A nice sand house, said Lena. Really, really nice sand dog, said Matthew. The judge came by. Get this house out of here. Who put this house on the beach? It is my sand house, said Matthew. I made it for the sandcastle contest. Ha, said the judge. I know a real house when I see one, and there's no real houses allowed on the beach. Then he went inside and sat on the sand chair and watched TV, a sand show on TV. Another judge came by and said, Get this house out of here. Who put this house on the beach? This is my sand house, said Matthew. I made it for the sand contest. Ha, said the judge. I know a real house when I see one, and there's no real houses allowed on the beach. She went in the bedroom and looked at the sand bed. She went in the kitchen, opened the refrigerator, and looked at the sand apples and the sand celery and the sand cartons of milk. And then she said, Little boy, you've got to get this house on the beach. This is my sand house, said Matthew, and I'm going to prove it. Ha, said the judges. So Matthew went outside and kicked the sand house right beside the door. Then it turned back into an enormous pile of sand and fell on the judges. "Help!" yelled the judges, and everyone came running and dug them out. When the judges were finally out from under the sand, they yelled, "Matthew wins. His sand house was so good that we thought it was a real house." "Matthew wins," everyone yelled, and they gave him a bathtub full of ice cream. Matthew started eating the ice cream, and he said to Katia, "Would you help me eat this?" "Yes," said Katia. While they were eating the ice cream, Matthew said, "How come you didn't tell everyone that your dog is Sand? I bet you won the one with the sand dog." "Don't think that's Sand." "Well," said Katia, "this is Sandy, my sand dog, and I'm going to take him camping. Feed him ice cream every day, and he's gonna be my pet, and I'm never going to turn him back into sand." "Wow," said Matthew, "I wish I had one of those. Can you show me how to make one?" "No problem," said Katia. And Matthew's mom and dad were so happy with Matthew that Matthew amazed Sand Dog that they decided to take it camping. The end. If you like that book, remember to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on the notifications. If you did like that book, maybe it could, because we're going to donate it, it could be yours. Bye.